Welcome to 2026. This year is all about new opportunities. And what better way to start than by investing in your first piece of land or some more land here in Belize. Now, I know for many of you guys, buying a land is a huge decision and it can feel a bit scary sometimes. I know, because in 2025, I actually started to invest myself. But what I can definitely tell you is that when you make that decision and you stop overthinking, the feeling is freaking amazing. So if you're someone who is planning to buy this year and you're a bit on the edge, you're a bit scared or unsure, don't worry. That's where an agent like me comes in, because I will help you to make the right decision with confidence. And that decision can start right here at the Bijoux Residence in Mount Pleasant, just 5 minutes away from the capital city center. Let's talk about it. By the way, I would simply like to apologize for all of my viewers about the way how I pronounce that word. So it's supposed to be Bijoux Residence, not Bijoux. So Bijoux is the right way to pronounce it, and it's actually French for jewel. So Bijoux Residence is located in Mount Pleasant, and Mount Pleasant is simply the outskirts of Belmopan City on the George Price Highway. We're talking about 5 to 6 minutes driving distance from the center of the city. Now, Bijoux Residence is phase 2 of the recent projects that we had. Back in 2025, we had a 1 acre project completely sold out, by the way, that started off, and that's considered phase 1. So if you guys watch those videos about the 1 acre parcels, if you haven't, check it out and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. But now we're at phase 1, and the difference between phase 1 and phase 2 is simply the price and of course the lot sizes. While phase 1 had more of the farmland style lot sizes, this one is more geared towards the residential demand that people have been requesting over the couple months, right? Because honestly, it's very difficult to find payment plan deals here this close to the city. You will find in Spanish Lookout, in Frank City and those villages that are about, let's say 20-25 minutes away, but anything within a proximity of about 5 minutes is almost impossible to find. And that's why this one is exciting, because this is one of the only ones that you can get right now that offers the infrastructure, the accessibility, the convenience, and of course the payment plan this close to the city. So guys, trust me, this one is nice. Project will feature 2 main entrances, and the plan is that they're gonna create sort of like a semi-gated style, but we're gonna see how that turns out as time progresses. I don't want to really make false promises to you guys, but that's basically the result of the discussion we had with the developer, right? Utilities, which is very important. Please listen up, please. Water access will be available, and they're actually currently working on the installation of the water on each lot, so you're gonna have that, no worries. When it comes to electricity, this is the tricky one. So electricity will be available on the first lot only. So if you want to get electricity, and electricity is super important because you're planning to build right away, my suggestion is to buy the lot that is as close to the first lot as possible, so that it's gonna be cost efficient or almost free for BEL to set up electricity to your property. Because I believe at a certain distance, BEL, Belize Electricity Limited, usually provides the service for free, right? So, but I'm not too sure about the distance, but I do know that is the case, right? So if you buy a lot 2 lots away from the service entrance, the nearest service entrance, then I believe you should get that easily. You just need to go in and apply to get it installed. And of course, many buyers are also choosing the solar option. So if you take a look in the drone videos that you're seeing right now, there's actually a house, sort of like a house in the middle of the project, and that's run entirely on solar as well. Now let's jump into the size. Does size matter? That's a big question. Yes, size is important. So lots start at 1/4 of an acre, and we also have some larger options up to 0.3 of an acre. But if you're interested in knowing more, send me a DM, send me an email, and I can send you the map with all the sizes and all the prices and all of those stuff. So when it comes to our smaller lots, the smaller lots start at a size of 75 feet of road frontage by 146 feet of depth. So that's basically the standard package right now. And that is actually twice the size of the average lots that you're gonna find in the capital at nearly half the price. And what's the price? $57,500 Belize dollars. Yes, $57,500 Belize dollars. And if you guys are from the US, you're not too sure what's that, then you simply have to divide it by 2. And that's gonna give you the cost of one of these parcels. We are also offering an interest-free payment plan to make ownership very simple, stress-free, no banks, no complicated approvals, and just a smart way to make your money work for you. All you need to do is to put 10,000 Belize dollars down and pay 1,000 Belize dollars per month until you have paid off everything. Now you can pay faster, you can pay sooner. It doesn't really matter because there's no penalties for paying faster. And once you put down your down payment, you can go ahead and you can start developing the property. You can put a fence, or you can even start by building your house. And it shouldn't be a problem as long as you're keeping up with your monthly payments. You should be good to go. No worries. So how do I do the payment plan and all of this? Well, if you're a local person like myself, you can use local accounts such as Atlantic Bank, Belize Bank, Heritage Bank. If you're in the US, Canada, don't worry because we have accounts there set up as well. We have Zelle, we have the Bank of America. So that should make it much more easier for some of you guys who are looking to invest from the US and Canada. And one of the things that we have in place is that we also have our own accountants to help you guys track payments and provide balances anytime you request. And this system has worked extremely well for us in all of our recent projects, and client feedback has been very positive, and that's why we continue doing it and offering all of these services for free to you guys, because our goal is simple: to make you guys feel comfortable, informed, and secure. So Ken, why should I invest in Mount Pleasant? Why is Mount Pleasant a place? Why shouldn't I just invest in the city? Well, let me tell you why, guys. Because Belmopan is growing fast. It's the capital, and before you know it, areas like this that is on the outskirts of the city will soon feel like an extension of the city itself. Land prices in the capital are already high, and something like this in the city would easily cost you 3 times more. Just look at University Heights, for example. You're talking about lots that are much smaller, that are going for about 95 to 100,000 Belize dollars starting. So wouldn't it make sense to invest just outside, get more land, get better value, and still enjoy the city convenience? And unlike the city center, this is where you're actually going to find flexible financing options, because I'll be honest, finding payment plan deals in the city is rare. Back in 2022, 2021, it might have been something. Look at La Chosa, one of our projects that we had. That's one of the best deals that we ever offered, and that one sold out in 4 weeks. Now it's 2026. That is almost impossible to find. So this one here, Bijoux Residence, is definitely something to keep an eye on. Don't think because you're on the outskirts of the city means there's nothing to do. I mean, you're about 30 seconds away from the George Price Highway. You have places that you can go and relax within a 2 or 3 minute radius. You have the Art Box, which is a very wonderful place to go and enjoy, grab some coffee, grab a little lunch. There's also a section where you can go and buy some arts and crafts, maybe buy some furnitures for your new house that you're gonna build. There's also Rancho. Rancho is a restaurant. There's a pool. There's also Kiki Wits, which is about a 45 seconds drive from this current location at the Bijoux Residence. So again, there's a lot of things that you can really enjoy by living here. This is definitely going to be one of the biggest deals for this year, and I wouldn't want you guys to miss it for sure.
So there you have it, guys, the Bijoux Residence here in Mount Pleasant. If buying a land is a part of your goal this 2026, then let's make it happen together. Secure your lot, build your future, and start enjoying the fruits of your labor. If you guys are interested, feel free to contact me today at kenny@remax-dorado.com, or you can always send me a WhatsApp at +501 611 5238. Have a blessed day.